रुक जाऊं क्या 2 मिनट? Proper noun into common noun. But specifically, we can't make plural of these proper nouns like Rams, Shyams, Madhuris, Spencers, and so on. Delhi's. ठीक हो गया ना? एक बार आवाज चेक कर लेना. ठीक है, ठीक है. Shall we go ahead? Everyone understood? Any doubt you have? Okay. Note down second type of noun is your common noun. Common noun. Common noun. So what are common nouns? So we can simply say many kinds of or types of. Or we can also say many of its kind. Many of its kind. Like first is common person. B is common thing. C is common place. There can be only 3 things when we talk about noun: person, thing, or place. So common person, common thing, or common place. Let's talk about all these 3 things. Common person means now we talk about boy, girl, teacher, right? Doctor, engineer, and so on. Like student as well. Student, bandit, etc. So these are the common person you can see everywhere in the world, right? But you can't see the things related to what? Proper noun. Common things like you can see so many fans in the class, right? Chair, phone, right? Pen, and so on. Bottle, glass. Common place. There are some common places like bus stand. You can see bus stand everywhere. School, college, university, park, market, kindergarten, and so on. So there are so many common places, so many common things, so many common persons. Again, my question is to you: how to recognize them in a passage? How to identify whether we are using proper or common? Very simple way is, point number B is, very simple way is, the first letter of a common noun must be in what? In lowercase, and this is also known as small letter. So this is how you can identify whether you are using proper noun or common noun. As you can see, I have jotted down all the examples in lowercase as boy, girl, teacher, doctor, engineer, student, phone, pen, bus stand, and so on. So this is how you can understand the difference between proper and common noun by its writing button. Okay, question number 3 is to you. Can we make plural of common noun or not? Yes, very good. Point number 3 is we can make plural of common noun. Of common noun. Like we can take some examples. Boy becomes boys. Girl become girls. Colleges, there are so many colleges in the world. Bus stands, and so on. So we can say, so you can distinguish a noun, means whether it is your proper noun or common noun. First of all, you have to make the plural of that noun. If you can, that will be your common noun. If you can't, that will be your proper noun. As you have all heard about all these nouns like boys, girls, teachers, dancers, engineers, students, bandits, chairs, fans, bus stands, hospitals, colleges, you can see these places everywhere. But can you see the Delhi, second Delhi anywhere? No. London, America, China, New Zealand? No. Right? This was all about common noun, where we talked about common person, common thing, common place. Next, third point is collective noun. Very, very important. Collective noun. Collective noun are those nouns which are in groups or in group. They denote group. Like we can say which denotes any group. A group is known as what? Collective noun. Which denotes a group is known as collective noun. As you can see by its name, collective means collection, right? Collection means group. So we can take some examples over here. Like you might have heard about team. Is there only one person in a team? So many. Committee. Then we have horde, HORDA. Then we have bunch of keys. You can see bunch of keys. Pride of lions. Right? Jury, you might have heard jury as well. Team, committee, horde, bunch. Family is also your collective noun. Police is also your collective noun. Team, committee, horde, bunch, pride, jury, family, police, and so on. So they all are known as collective nouns in English, where you can see them in a group only. Okay. Let's see if they denote any group or any group word is known as collective noun. Now you have to tell me, can we make them plural or not? Yes or no? Can we make them plural or not? Oops. That is your exception case. Now come to the point. If a team cannot be consisted one person, so it means we are talking about many people must be there. Many people must be in jury. Many people must be there means many members in a family. Even that is why we say collective nouns are plural as well as singular in nature. So why we need to make them plural? By adding s, right? I know you must be thinking we have to use s with them, like teams. Have you heard committees, bunches, prides, juries? This is something, awkward to hear. There can be teams or families, but this is something different, right? But first of all, note down, Collective nouns are plural as well as singular in nature. Collective nouns are plural and singular in nature. Now, how? I just let you know by giving some examples. If question number 1 is team has given its best. This question number 1, the team, or we can also the team have taken their decisions. Question number 3 is the jury were divided in their opinion. Or we can say the jury was happy with its decision. So you can easily understand. I have taught you a topic here in this batch, syntax, which means subject verb agreement, right? We have done. So come to the point. Has is your singular verb. If I have used has, it means I am using singular noun as well, or subject as well. So the team has given its also denotes what? Singular. So we can say the team is singular over here. The team has given its best. Is that correct? Question number 2. The team have taken their decisions. There can be so many decisions. Now we are talking about the players of the team. So now here we say this is your plural noun. Why? Because have has been used by you, which is your plural verb. And there is also your plural, pronoun case in English. So you can easily see here the team was singular. Here the team is plural. So team has given its best. The team have taken their decisions. Okay, if you did not get the point, just go to the question number 3. The jury were divided in their opinion. This is singular or plural noun? Singular or plural noun? Plural noun, because we have used were. Were is your plural verb. So when we use plural verb, when this becomes your plural, noun. So here we can see the jury were divided in their opinion. It means we are talking about plural subject or noun with plural verb. Okay, question number 4. The jury was happy with its decision. Now this is your singular verb. It must be singular as well. Or we can also see by using its singular. But there is an exception when we have to use s with them. Like there are many teams participating in this Commonwealth Games, right? So there are so many, different type of teams we are talking about. Note down, everyone. So these are the collective nouns we will be talking about later on. So we have done proper noun, which is one of its kind. Common noun, many types of, or many of its kind. Third is your collective noun. So we have done the countable nouns. Okay, point number 4 is This is your material noun. Material noun. So what are the material nouns? Sorry. Let's talk about material nouns. As you can see, material is given. So of which things are made, or we can say created. Of which things are made or created. Of which things are made or created is your what? Material noun. Is that clear? So there can be so many material nouns like gold, silver, water, iron, copper, oil, petrol, sand, है ना? Gold, silver, water, iron, copper, oil, petrol, sand, etc. and so on. So means when we talk about point number 4, this comes under uncountable noun. Now we are talking about uncountable nouns. So these all are uncountable nouns. Can you count gold? Nope. Silver, water, iron, copper, oil, petrol, sand, and so on. So we can't. That is why they are known as uncountable nouns. Okay, my next question is to you. Can we make plural of them or not? Can we make pluralize? Can we make them pluralize? Correct or not? Yes, we can. But if we make them pluralize, their meanings change. Take a note fast. We can't make plural of collective nouns. We can't make plural of collective nouns. Oh, sorry. What we material noun. We can't make of material nouns. But if we make their meanings change. Their meanings change. So finally you have seen we can't make plural of all these uncountable nouns. Even though when this is your uncountable noun, this part is going on uncountable noun. So how will you be able to make them plural, right? But there is a rule. If we talk about water is water, but when we make it plural, it becomes your stream or river. Word is your material noun of which we can make so many things. But when we talk about words, it is not the plural of wood. It is forest. It is what? Forest. Or we can say jungle as well. Okay, iron becomes irons when we talk about handcuffs. Sand becomes sands. There are only a few examples I am going to give you. When we will be talking about noun and the numbers, then I will let you know all the important nouns. Sand becomes sands when we talk about desert. Like she lives in the sand. Shall we say sand? We should say she lives in the sands. and so on. Now, how can we find or how can we identify whether any noun is a material noun? Now, we simply can say, right? If any liquid thing is being used, think liquid and, or we can say food item. Food item, we are talking about food items. So these all are known material nouns. Liquid things means like raw material, or we can say food items as well. Liquid things or raw material things are known as material nouns. So we can make plural, but their meaning changes. So finally we can't make them pluralize. We cannot make material noun into plural noun, right? Okay, next is, we have done point number 4. Point number 5 we are doing over here. Point number 5, we are doing it over here. This is your abstract noun. Abstract noun. Abstract noun are the nouns which cannot be seen, touched, smelt, which cannot be seen, touched, smelt, right? But we can say feel. We can feel them, but we can feel them. These are known as abstract noun. We can see, we can't see, we can't touched, we can't see, we can't touch, we can't smell, or we can't taste as well, means tasted. So the nouns which cannot be seen, the nouns, if you want to note down, take a note. The nouns which cannot be seen, touched, smelt, or tasted. But we can feel them. But we can feel them. But we can feel them. Like there are so many examples. Love. Love cannot be seen, touched, smell, but it can feel. Can be felt, sorry. Friendship. Leadership. Maturity. Education. What? Education. And so on. And so on. So we can only feel them, like love, friendship, leadership, maturity, education, pride, air. There can be so many nouns. Effectiveness, impact. So these all are known your abstract noun. Oh, sorry. Shall we go ahead? Now the thing is, we are going to talk about affixes. Affixes in English. Affixes had two parts. First is your prefix, and second is your suffix. Prefix or suffix you might have heard. And between prefix or suffix we use root word. Root word. We use root word. So if any root word carries any word is known as, means before the root word is known as prefix, or after any word or root word is known as suffix. Like you can see, pre is coming. Pre means before. So if anything which is used before any root word is known as prefix. Suffix means later, means after, not later, after. This is before or this is after. Let's talk about some important thing. Like I have used friendship, immature, like immaturity, effectiveness, unacademy, unacademy, irregularity, uncommon, right? And so on. First is your friendship. As we can see, friend is your root word and we have used ship over here, which is your suffix. Immaturity, mature word is hidden over here. Mature is hidden over here, which is connected with M or ty. Ity is also known as suffix. Ity or somehow ty is also known as suffix. M is your prefix. Effectiveness, effect, you have you might have heard effect. So this is ness means suffix. Then we had unacademy. Un is your prefix. Academy you might have seen or heard. Irregularity, ir and ity. Uncommon. So these words. So prefix, if we talk about prefix, why I am going to teach you this section, because you can easily identify whether any noun is, abstract noun or not. Abstract noun, they require prefix or suffix. So prefix can be identified with m, this, er and un. M, this, er, un. And anything you have in your mind? The words starts with m, this, er, un, and so on. Suffix, you can easily figure out suffix if these words like what? If these words like LESS, NESS, TION, shun, right? SION, right? SION, TIVE. ED is also your suffix. ED is also your suffix. Ship, ITY, so on. So less, when we use less, meant is also what? Your suffix. Less, ness, TION, SION, TIVE, ED, ship, ITY, meant, and so on. So you can identify them by affixes. So now we have done all the 5 types of noun. We have done all the 5 types of noun. Now I just give you only 2 minutes to recall them, and I am going to give you some of the examination examples so that you can identify whether we are using proper noun, common noun, collective, abstract, or material. You have to tell me. Question number one. First, note down identify noun. Identify nouns. First is London is the capital of the UK. The UK. Shah Suri killed a tiger in in a in a forest. Question number three is question number three is honesty. Honesty is useless amid dishonesty. Question number four is gold and silver. Gold and silver are precious metals. Question number five is many people, those who have those sorry who's लिख दी मैंने many people who have their own many people who have their own houses can stay in this hotel. Question number six is a parliament of owls has attacked the travelers. Question number seven is education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Our last question is the Taj Mahal is one of the other monuments that were worth seeing. worth seeing. Now you have only 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes to find all the pronouns. Now listen up. A sentence can have more than one, two, or three, nouns over here. Find all those nouns. Do it fast by yourself. Like in the question number one, I just give you some example. Like London is your noun. First of all, mark the noun. Capital is your noun, or the means UK is your noun. So if I talk about this London, London is your which noun is this? Proper noun. Can you see any other London in the world? Nope. Capital is what? Common noun. This is your common noun. Because we can make plural of capital, and you can see so many capitals in the world. I just taught you one distinguishing, right? Just remember, if you can make the plural of any noun, will be your common noun. If you can't, that will be your proper noun. And UK is what? Your proper noun. Note down. Now question number from 2 to 8. Do it by yourself. Just mark all the nouns and give names out of all 5 nouns in English. Everyone, do it by yourself first. Do whatever you know. There can be more than one nouns in a sentence. Let's talk about. So we have done London was your proper noun. Capital means common noun. UK is your proper noun again. Sher Shah Suri, then tiger, then forest, right? Shesha Shuri is what? Your proper noun, because this is the name of a person and we include all the names of the persons in proper noun. Tiger is what? Proper or common? Common. Common. There can be so many tigers. Can't you make the plural of tiger? Yes, you can. And by you can easily identify, I have written L, means this is your proper noun. Or if you start any sentence with any word, the first letter must be what? Capital. C is something, it has to be like something like that, but I have wrote it down some. And UK is, you can also. S is also Sesha. But tiger, I haven't written like this, tiger. Is that clear? Otherwise it becomes what? Proper, even though this is not a proper noun. This is your common noun. And forest, something like this. Forest is what? Common noun, because there can be so many forests. Question number 3. Honest. Honest. Why I have written honest? It must be honesty. Sorry, if I have jotted down honest. Honesty is useful amid dishonesty. Dishonesty. Honesty is your abstract noun, which cannot be seen, felt, smelt, tasted. Dishonesty is also your abstract, and nothing is your. Gold and silver are precious metals. Gold and silver, precious, not metals as well. This is your what? Material noun. Material noun. Metals means common noun. We have used plural in metal. Metal becomes metals. So we can say metals means countable noun. Many people, first is people who have their own houses. Houses can stay in this hotel. Anything you can find? No, only 3. People is what? People is what? This is your common noun or collective noun? This is your collective noun. Collective. Why? Because people, if we talk about people, so there means so many people there, like so many persons there. So people. But can we say this is your common noun? Common noun can be said or not? Can we make them plural? No, because this is plural itself. But yeah, there is the plural of people, right? People becomes peoples. Then it becomes your common noun. And the meaning of peoples is what? Peoples means nations. Nations. And second mean different races. Different races when we talk about. First is different races. And second is your nations when we talk about nations. So people can be used as peoples. Okay, house is your common noun. Hotel is your also common noun. Yes. Because we can say forests, so many forests can also be said. Yeah, but we can't use in that, right? Do you think this is a material? Forest? No, that is why. So there are some nouns like money. If I just talk about money, money is what? Countable, uncountable? Uncountable. Money is countable noun, uncountable noun. Okay, if you go to a shop, what do you say? How much is this or how many is this? How much? Why do you say much? Because money is uncountable noun. You can't see money. You can't feel money. You can't touch money. But you can feel. Let's see how. Okay. If I have money in my pocket, so we never see money. We see notes and coins. So that is why money is just a name. Okay, tell me, can we count star or not? Countable, uncountable noun? Countable noun. not uncountable noun. Can't you count the starts? Yes, you can. And even, okay, listen to me. If we can make plural of any noun, it becomes your countable noun. Correct or not? So haven't you heard starts? Yes. If somebody wants to become an officer in CPO SSC, he must have two starts on his soldiers. So this is something like that. Okay, last question is to you. Here is countable or uncountable noun. Money is your uncountable. Star is your countable. Here is countable or uncountable noun. Last question to you is this. Countable. This is countable as well as uncountable noun. This is countable when we talk about, okay, if you let's suppose if you're having soup and you get a strand of hair, and this point of time you have counted. If somebody has got two, so you have counted them. But when we talk about one unit, like my hair is black, I will not use my hairs are black. So this can be your common noun. Question number 6. A parliament of owls has attacked the travelers. We can see parliament, owls, travelers. Parliament is your collective noun. Don't say this. I'm talking about the parliament where, the intellectual people sit. We are not talking about that. A group of owls is known as parliament. Group of owls is known as parliament. So we say a parliament of owls. Owls means we are making plural. So this is your common noun. Travelers is also your common noun. Is that clear? 7th, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. 3 nouns. Education is what? Abstract noun. Second, we have weapon is your common noun. There can be so many weapons in the world, isn't it? World is your common noun. There can be so many worlds, right? But now you might be thinking, sir, there is only one world. But okay, just let's see. Can we make worlds or not? Or have you heard worlds or not? Yes, we say somehow. I will let you know, right? Question number 8 is Taj Mahal. Then we have monuments. Then nothing. Taj Mahal is your proper noun. We can't say common. Monuments is common. So these we have done over here. But I know there are some doubts in your mind which will be cleared when we will doing discussing all the rules here in the class. There are around 8 to 10 rules which you have to cover up in noun section. 2 more classes will be devoted to this topic. Then you will be able to solve the questions of nouns. So I guess I have to say bye-bye to all of you. We're gonna meet in the next class. Bye-bye, everyone. Okay.
or for single 1 year? What will be the SI? 64? Okay, good. So this is 1 by 8. Time period is of 3 years. Now we will make it and the cube of 8 is 512. How many years we have? 3 years. So we have to collect the interest by 1 by 8. This is the cube of what? 8. Now we are dividing it by 8. So there will be square of 8. After dividing it, see what we are doing, we are dividing it by 8. So what will we have? Square of it. So square of 8 is 64. So it is 64, 64, 64. Now again we have to divide it by 8. And there will be 8 only. So 8 in second year and 8 in third year. What is remaining? 1 by 8 of this 8 also, because we have to collect on this. So what is it? This is 1. So this is the tree for 12.5% for 3 years. Any problem in this? Got it? Shall we start the questions now? Now today we have to we have to learn one thing, that how to read this tree and this chart. Make a tree. Last one I'm giving you. 20 we have done, 25 we have done. Make a tree of 14:2 by 7% for 3 years. 14:2 by 7% for 3 years. Done? Good. So the fraction of it is 1 by 7. So this is 343. 3 years we have. This is 1 by 7. This is 49. 49 and 49. 7, 7, 7 and 1. Okay. Now let's try to understand what this tree is saying and how we have to read it. The main thing is to read it. How? Okay, look at the board please, everyone. This tree is simple, in very simple format. This is what? This is SI, 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 A, 1, or it can be B. If you are not getting that 1, because in that 40% chart we did not have that 1. We had something else, I think 8 or something in that 40% chart. Look at the chart. That what was the value? 8. So it was not 1 at that time, so we can consider it as like B. Please understand it, because today we are going to solve the chapters, solve the questions according to this tree only. Is this understood? This is SI, SI, SI. We have 3 common values also, that A. 1A is in the second year, and 2A, the similar value we have in the third year, and the last one is that 1 or B. Okay, is this understood? Now according to this chart, this is very clear. This is very clear that these values, these horizontal values are nothing but that SI. These horizontal values are SI. First thing. Second thing, if we have to collect that CI for the first year, so this is first year, we have only one value. So in the first year, CI and SI both are same. SI and CI both are same. We will use that application also. So in first year, the SI and CI is equal. Let's come to that second year now. So this is the CI for second year. This is the CI for second year. If we go this way, then CI is what? 49 plus 7, that is 56. So 56 units CI we are getting in second year, only in second year. We are not talking about that combined 2 years, or we are not talking about that first year or second year after adding it, but this is only for second year. Let's talk about the CI for third year. So the CI for third year is vertical value. This is CI for third year, and in this we can say that this is 49771. We have to add that value. This is 56 and this is 8, so this is 64. So 64 units we are getting at the end of the third year, or this is the CI for third year only. CI for third year only. Are you getting my point? So all the verticals value we are taking, these are CI, and all the horizontal values we are taking in this tree are SI. Any problem? Any problem? Let's talk about difference now. Let's talk about difference, because usually they ask the question on difference. Okay, if we talk about this chart, yes, now you know it very well, these all vertical values are what? CI. But in all these vertical values we have included SI, SI and SI. SI is included. In CI, SI is included. So if we have to take the difference, if we have to take the difference of that CI and SI for 3 years, for 3 years, what will be the difference? This is the difference. We can exclude the SI directly, and the difference is of what? This amount, 7 and 3 times 7 and 1. Because if we have to find out the CI for this, we will add that SI, and after that we will minus that SI. So this is the difference. Please write it in your notes. This is the difference. So the difference of CI and SI for how many years? 3 years. So in this chart we can say this is 3A plus B is the difference or not? 3A plus B or 3A plus 1? I'm taking you in more depth, but after learning it now, not a single question will be out of your reach. Understood? So according to this chart, the difference for 3 years of that CI and SI is A is for how many times? A. 3A and that 1 or B. You can write it 3A plus 1 or 3A plus B. Depends. But the what value we are getting. Got it? Any problem? Okay. Finally, we are making a chart, last chart, the 10%. I'm making it 10% for 3 years. Look at the board. You don't have to write anything. This is 100, 100, 100. This is 10, 10, 10, and this is the chart for 3 years. Okay. Now let's understand what's going on. So the rate of interest is so the rate of interest is what? 10%. We have make a fraction of it. So this is 1 by 10. This is 1 by 10. Understood? Okay. After doing the cube of that, we are getting what? Principal. We are getting what? Principal. Okay. Any problem in this? Any problem? Okay. So how we get that principal? So the principal is this. I'm telling you how we will have that rate of interest. If we don't have that rate of interest, that rate of interest is what? 10%. If I do that 1 by 10, so this is 1 by 10. If I multiply it by 100, I'm getting what rate of interest? 10%. So this is rate of interest. So we can say that rate of interest is nothing but 1 by A into 100. See, isn't it? Do the rate of interest 1 by 7 into 100. You will get what? Again, you will get 14 is to 2 by 7. So the rate of interest is what? 1 by A into 100. Or sometimes we can say that B by A into 100. Because we have two values, na? We have two values here, 1 and B. Understood? Okay. I'm asking something in this chart. Now give me the answers. My first question is, we let it be rupee or unit, whatever you want. My first question is very simple. What is the difference? What is the difference between CI and SI for 3 years according to this chart? What is the difference between CI and SI for 3 years? How many units? 131. Very good. So the difference is what? This is the difference. So add all these. We have 10 3 times, 30 plus 1, that is 31. Got it? Any problem? My second question is, what is the difference between the CI for second year and third year? CI for second year and CI for third year. What is the difference between CI? Only CI we are talking about now. Yes, please. Give me the units according to this chart. 11. Very good. 11. Why? Because this is the CI for second year and this is the CI for third year, and we have to take the difference of these two. So this 110 is common. So what is left? Is 10 plus 1, that is 11. Got it? Okay. Again, if you understand it now, it will be very helpful. What is the difference? What is the difference between the SI for 2 years and CI for 3 years? SI for 2 years and CI for 3 years. Find out. SI for 2 years and CI for 3 years. Because nowadays they are asking these type of questions. They are not asking the traditional one. But once you learn that chart, that is very easy. What is the answer? Yes, what is the answer? Okay, look at the board, please. He is asking for SI for 2 years. So what is SI? 100 plus 100. The SI is 200. SI is 200. Let's collect that CI for how many years? 3 years. So this whole thing is what? CI. So 100 3 times 300, 10 3 times 30 and 1, 331. And the difference between these two is what? 131. So the answer is 131 units. Got it? Any problem? You must know how to read the chart. Without it, the chart is useless. If you are making it and you are not understanding it, this is useless. Okay? We have one question. Line up, do the question now and give me the answer. I'm repeating the question if some of the students were not present. The question was, the difference between CI and SI for 3 years, the difference between CI and SI for 3 years at the rate of 10% per annum, at the rate of 10% per annum is 155 rupee. Is 155 rupee. Then find the sum. Then find the sum. Repeating again, the difference between CI and SI for 3 years at the rate of 10% per annum is 155 rupee, and find the sum. What is the answer? What is the answer? Very good. Now you are getting it? Getting it? Good. Look at the board. Look at the board, please. We have already the chart of 10%. So this chart is of 10%. Okay. And the difference between CI and SI for 3 years is given, that is 155. And in units, the difference is what? Oh, sorry. The difference is what? This is the difference, and the difference is 31 units. So we can say the value of 31 units is what? 155 rupee. And for the principal or the sum lent, we have to find out the value of how many units? Principal is 1000 units. So we have to find out the value of how many units? 1000 units. Before that, we will find the value of 1 unit. So the value of 1 unit is this. If we multiply it by 1000, we will get the principal. So this is 5. So the answer is 5000 rupees. This is done. Okay. The question was asked in CHSL 2022. Now you have learned how to find the difference of CI and SI with a easy format, very easy one, that chart. Or sometime they used to say it like tree method. Understood? Shall we move to the next question? Write the next question, please. The difference between CI and SI, the difference between CI and SI for 3 years, at the rate of 20% per annum, at the rate of 20% per annum is 432 rupee. Is 432 rupee. Find the principal. Find the principal. Hurry up. What is the answer? You don't have to use the calculators. Apple has a very good camera, so just use it for that only. What is the answer? Yes, what is the answer? Good, very good. 3375 is the right answer. 3375. Okay, what is the rate of interest? 20% is? So rate of interest is 20%. Is what will be the fraction of it? It is 1 by 5. So the case is of how many years? 3 years. So we have to cube it, and the cube of 5 is 125. Okay, so this is 125, and we have to collect the interest at 1 by 5. So this is 25, 25 and 25. So this is 5, 5, 5 and 1. This is the chart. Any problem in this? Okay, now the difference between CI and SI for 3 years is what? It is given, that is 432 rupee. And according to this chart, it is how many units? It is this unit. So 5 into 3 is 15 plus 1, that is 16. So the value of 16 units is 432 rupee. And to find the principal, we need the value of how many units? 125. So the value of 1 unit is 432 divided by 16, and if we multiply it by 125, we will get what? We'll get the principal, and the principal is 3375 rupee. 3375 rupee. Done. Understood now? Any problem? So right now you are making the tree or charts by your own, and you're solving the question by your own only, because you have understood it, and just practice it. Okay. Done. Write the next question. I'm giving you some quality questions now. 2 quality questions we will be doing based on the same thing, that chart. Okay. Write the first question, please. The difference between SI and CI. The difference between SI and CI for 3 years and 2 years. For 3 years and 2 years are in the ratio 23:7. Are in the ratio 23:7. Okay. Write the next thing, please. Are in the ratio 23:7 respectively. Respectively. Find the rate of interest. See the question. Find the rate of interest. Only one line question. And it will move you to the mountains. Yes. You will be on a roller coaster. Try it. I'm giving you one hint. Just take the help of that chart. Take the help. That is the only way to do the question. Take the help, please. Yes. What? No, 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 no. What you are doing? Yes, gentlemen. Okay, look at the board now. What is this 23:7? It has created a lot of chaos. So this is 23:7. Okay. This is the difference between CI and SI for 3 years. And this is the difference between CI and SI for how many years? 2 years. Okay. I'm making a very simple chart here. This is SI, 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 and this is A, 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 and this is 1 or B. This is 1 or B. Okay. In this question, the ratio is given. The ratio is 23:7, and that 23:7 is, this is the difference between CI and SI for how many years? 3 years. So for 3 years, what is the difference? 3A plus 1 or 3A plus B. So I'm taking the difference. So this is the difference. 3A plus B or 3A plus 1. It can be. Okay. So this is the value of this. Okay. So this 7 is the difference between the CI and SI for how many years? 2 years. So what is the difference here? So this is the difference. So the difference is A only for 2 years. He is asking for 2 years. So what is the difference? What is the difference? A only. So this is the value of A. This is the value of A. So it's done now. Got it or not? Look at the board, please. So the value of A is, we have find it out. So the value of A is 7. If we put that value in this 3A plus B, we must get that 23. Okay, so 3 into 7 plus B equals to 23. So B is what? This is 21. So B is 2. B is 2. Okay, and we know it very well how to find the rate of interest. And to find rate of interest, this is 1 by A or B by A into 100, and after that we will get rate of interest. So in this question, this is now, yes, so the rate of interest is what? B by A. So B is 2 and A is 7. Multiply it by 100. So the answer is 28:4 by 7%. This is your answer. It's done. If you know, you know. That's it. And they are asking these type of questions. Understood now? Understood? Good. Okay, let's see how much you have understood. We have one more question. This is of TCS 2021. TCS is the conductor of the exam, that SSC. It's done. Please write the solution. Write the solution. And after that, we will move to the next question. Done? Shall we move to the next one? Write the question, please. The difference between CI and SI, the difference between CI and SI is 1400, is 1400 for 3 years. 1400 rupee for 3 years. 1400 rupee for 3 years. If the principal is 36,450 rupee, 36,450 rupee. If the principal is 36,000, if the principal is 36,450 rupee, then find the rate of interest. And find the rate of interest. Find the rate of interest. You told me that you have understood the concept. So that's why I have given the last question based on the, no, not the last one. We have two more, but it is also very simple based on the concept only. Okay, done? No? You guys told me that you know the concept and you have understood the concept. That's it. So that's why I have given one more question to you. Okay, I'm repeating the question. Don't worry. The question is very simple, that the difference between SI and CI is 1400 rupee for 3 years. If the principal is 36,450 rupee, then find the rate of interest. That's it. This is the only question you have to do. Okay, then let's understand it. Let's understand it in a better way. Please leave your copy and pen and let's understand it. In the previous question, what we have learned, it was very simple. I'm making the chart again. The chart is very simple, that P, this is SI, SI and SI, A, and this is 1 or B. 1 or B. Okay. So let's learn this one. Any of the chart you can take. Look, this is value, this value is A. If I cube this A, I will get what? Principal. Because the cube of 5 is what? 125. And we have principal as 125. Okay, let's check whether it is happening in every chart. So the cube of 10 is 1000. So A cube is principal. Look other charts. Cube of 7 is 343. So A cube is nothing but equals to what? Principal every time? Every time or not? Okay, let's come to the question. So this is the question. From here we can derive one thing, that this P is nothing but A cube. This P is nothing but A cube. Okay, and what is rate of interest? Rate of interest is again that 1 by A into 100, or in some cases it must be B by A into 100. It depends whether we have that B or A. It depends on the question. Okay, so let's understand the question. The question is very simple. The difference between the CI and SI for 3 years. What is the difference here? That is 3A plus 1 or 3A plus B. So let's take that 3A plus 1, and the difference is 1400. And what is the principal? Principal is 36,450. And principal in the terms of A, we can take the principal is A cube. So the principal is A cube. We can take it like this. Remove this sign. From here we will get the value of A. From here we will get the value of A. Once we have that value of A, then it will be very easy to find that rate of interest. Isn't it? Isn't it? Let's try to solve it then. So this is 0, 0. Cancel it by 5. We can cancel it. This is 28. And this is 7 to 9. So the value is A cube, and we are getting that 7 to 9. 7 to 9 is the perfect square of perfect cube of 9. So we can say the value of A is what? 9. Value of A is 9. It's better to put it here and let's look whether it is satisfying it or not. 9 into 3, that is 27, plus 1, that is 28. So it is fully satisfying. So the value of A is 9. Let's find out the rate of interest. So rate of interest is what? 1 by 9 into 100. So the answer is 11 is to 1 by 9 percentage. It's done. This is the question and we have done it. Okay, please write the solution. You will not find that question difficult in the next. Oh my god, thanks to you guys, just because of you I have brushed up my English. I'm very thankful to you, seriously. It was good earlier but it is better now. So from this we have derived one thing also, that a cube is principal. A cube is principal, and if we do that 1 by a into 100, we will get that rate of interest, and if we do that b by a, we will get that rate of interest again. Okay, is there any problem? I'm asking you. Okay, then low sound again. Okay, write the next question please. In this question we have learned one thing also, that is very simple, that CI and SI for first year is equal at a certain rate. CI and SI for first year is equal at a certain rate. Write the question. And I'm very hopeful again that you guys are going to do that question. As always, please write it. CI for 2 years. CI for 2 years is CI for 2 years is 40.8 rupee, and SI, it's done. CI for 2 years is 40.8 rupee, and SI for 7 years, SI for 7 years is 140 rupee. SI for 7 years for 140 rupee at the same rate. At the same rate. Find the rate of interest. Find the rate of interest. See how simple questions they are asking. This is of Delhi Police SI 2021. Delhi Police SI 2021. What is the answer? No? Yes. Very good. There is no need to make tree. Why you guys are making tree? Do you have that rate of interest? Do you have that rate of interest given in this question? Read the question. Do you have that rate of interest? No. We can make the tree by the help of rate of interest only. And we have to find that rate of interest. We don't have that rate of interest. But you guys are taking interest in finding rate of interest. Very good. Okay. The rate of interest is same. First of all, the rate of interest is same. I'm going to apply two applications or the two simple properties. There is a relation in between that CI and SI. So first, look at the board, please. Look at the board. This is CI for how many years? This CI for 2 years. For 2 years. And this SI is for how many years? For 7 years. Okay. Okay. So let's take it here. So this is first year, or let it be first year, and this is second year, and this is third year, and we will take it on like fourth year, fifth year, because but there is no need. So this is let's take SI first, and let's take CI then. Okay, I'm talking about SI only. SI. So at a certain rate, SI will be charged equally each year or not? You have learned it. Okay. So in 7 years we are getting what? 140 rupee. In 7 years we are getting what? 140 rupee. So we can find it for 1 year also by dividing it by 7. Okay. Divided by 7. Then now this 20 rupee is the SI for how many years? 1 year only. She is saying that 7 years. 1 year only. Okay. Okay. So this is SI for 1 year. So we will get that same SI in second year or not? So it will be 20 again. Then for third year it will be 20 and so on till 7th year. Any problem in this? Okay. First thing we have applied that at a certain rate the SI will be charged equally each year. First property. Second property is very simple, that SI and CI for the first year is same. SI and CI for the first year is same at a certain rate. Isn't it? Look. See, this is CI and this is also SI. Isn't it? So if we are getting 20 rupee as SI for the first year, what we will get in CI? Same 20. Very good. Same 20. Because we are getting same value. Array. Okay, I'm making you more understandable. How? Yes. You have given rupees on that interest. So at the end of the first year, you are getting interest. You cannot say at the end of the first year, I'm getting SI or I'm getting CI, because you are getting interest for 1 year. But after that 1 year, if you're lending your money on CI, you will add that interest in principal. And if you are not giving your money on that CI, you will get your interest, and after that you will get CI, the same CI. So at the end of the first year, you cannot say that it is SI or CI. You are getting interest, that's it. And that interest you can say CI or you can say that SI. Okay. Okay. So we are getting 20, and after at the end of the 2 years, it is 40.8. It is 40.8. I'm not saying for third year. I'm not taking it now because there is no need. CI for 2 years is what? 40.8. At the end of the first year, we are getting 20. So at the end of the second year, we will get what? The difference between these two? 40.8 minus 20, so we are getting 20.8 at the end of the second year. And obviously the amount will not be same because the amount is on CI, interest on interest. Okay. Now the basic approach of that percentage, because rate of interest is in percentage, a number is 20, after increasing it is 20.8. So what is the increment? 0.8, or you can say 0.8 or 0.8. Okay, now we have to find it in percentage. So there is an increment of 0.8 on what? 20. And if you have to find out the answer in percentage, multiply it by 100. That's it. Take the decimal. So the answer is 4%. Write these two applications or the properties separately. If we have, if we do that in tree format, this is A. No, not applicable. There is a reason. Because first of all, this is also CI. This is CI for first year. So you are taking difference from the interest only. Look. First of all, don't relate the methods first. But if you are asking, then that's why I'm telling. This is also interest and this is also interest. We are taking difference. See what is happening. Understand it by the number format. How number? Initial number is 20, final number is 20.8. So there is a increment. There is an increment of 0.8. So what we will do? We take that plus, minus, increase or decrease upside, and initial value downside. And if we have to find out the answer in percentage, so multiply it by 100. That's it. Because we are not comparing it with anyone, we are just taking the difference of the interest only. Okay, and my suggestion is simple. Don't relate the tree with this. I'm using the property of that CI and SI for first year is equal. Understood now? Any problem? Okay, so we have learned three things. Write everything. Don't worry. NOTE, not first note. It's, I think you will understand by your own, but I think it's mandatory now to write. Write the first thing. SI and CI for the first year, at a certain rate are same. Okay. Second thing, we can find out the rate of interest. With the help of taking the difference between CI for any 2 consecutive years, CI for any 2 consecutive years, full stop. So you were asking that thing na, so that is second point. See, this is first year, this is second year, so both are consecutive years. By the help of taking difference, we are taking the rate of interest. I'm saying that, look at the board please. If it is year number 79th and this is year number 80th, but these are consecutive years, so by the help of taking difference we can find the rate of interest from here also. Got it now? Okay, but the condition is the years must be consecutive years. It's not like that key 79 and this is 82 or something. So in that format we cannot find out. The years must be in order like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, like this. Okay, I have tried my best. Understood now? Okay, thank you. Write the next question please. I'm giving you one more question based on that similar model. Just try to do it. The annual interest compounded on any amount, the annual interest compounded on any amount is 1320 rupee, is 1320 rupee. 1320 rupee for second year. 1320 rupee for second year and 1452 rupee for third year. 1320 rupee for second year and 1452 rupee for third year. Full stop. What will be the original amount? What will be the original amount at the end of the first year? At the end of the first year. Hurry up. What is the answer? Very good. Wait. What read the question. What will be the original amount at the starting of the first year? So you are telling me the amount after the first year. Hopefully, you are getting me. You're telling me the amount after first year, but he is asking for the amount before first year, means in the starting. And I think 90% of you are not getting or understanding it. What is starting and ending in the first year or second year? Huh? Wow, 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 wow. Look at the question. I'm reading the question. The question is very simple. The annual interest compound on any amount is 1320 for the second year and 1452 for the third year. So this is CI. This is what? CI. So this is CI for CI for second year, and this is CI for third year. Now these are consecutive years or not? So from here we can find out the rate of interest. The rate of interest we can find out very easily. Okay, and here we will have that CI for first year. Here we will have that CI for how many years? First year. And after that we will have that principal here. It's like that. Okay, any problem? Okay, first of all, take the difference between these two, because I told you that if you want to find the rate of interest, just take it in number format. One number is, initial number is 1320, final number is 1452. Obviously there is an increment. Increment is the difference between these two, and the difference is 132 rupee. So from here we can find out the rate of interest. So percentage increase or the rate of interest is what? There is an increment of 132 on 1320 multiplied by 100. So the rate of interest is 10%. So the rate of interest is 10%. Is this understood by you? Any problem? No problem. So let's take that X for the first year. So the compound interest for the first year is what? X. Okay. Okay. So at the end of 1 year, at the end of the first year, what it will be? So it will be like X, 110% of X or not? No? If you're not finding it right, then I'm doing one other thing. The rate of interest is 10%. So it is 10 by 11. So this is CI and this is principal. So what will be amount? Amount will be 11. If you're not finding it, then okay. Any problem in this? So we can say that the value of 11 units is what? 1320. And for that principal, we have to find out the value of 10 units. This is also good. And if you understand that thing, that is also good. How? Because initially we have that 100% value always, and there is an increment of 10%, because the increment will be by 10% only, because we have find that 10%. So after increment the sum is 1320 rupee, and again this is value of 11 units. So this is 1 2, yes, and 1 0 is there, so it is 1200. It is 1200. But this is not answer. We have to find out the principal. We have to find out the principal. Any problem in this? Okay. Look at the board now. We have 1200. Okay. Now I'm making it more simple, because you know that principal, SI and CI for the first year is equal. SI for the first year on a certain rate will be equal or not? Okay, so we are getting that SI, I'm taking it SI 1200. We have to find out the principal, and what is rate of interest? That is 10, and for how many years? 1. So 0 0, so this is 12,000. So the principal was 12,000. And if you know, then you know that this is the value of 10%. We have to find out the value of 100%. Value of 10%, because there is increment of 10% only. Do practice, bhai. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to do a lot of practice. Please do practice. Understood? Any problem in this? Question was asked in CPO 2019. In CPO Delhi Police SI 2019. Okay. Do they have class? क्लास है भाई आपकी 6 बजे वाली क्लास है Write one more question. Okay, I'm giving you very simple question this time. Yes, please do trust me. uh, is this understood or not? Understood now? Very good. Okay, this will be the last question. Then write the question. The sum of money that yields the sum of money that yields a CI. Yields means like this one. I don't know how you pronounce it. What is the correct pronunciation of this? Yields. Am I right? Thanks. My confidence level is high now. Okay. The sum of money that yields a CI of 455 rupee. A CI of 455 rupee during the second year. During the second year at the rate of 62 is to 1 by 2 percentage. This is the rate of interest. He is very blessed that he is getting that rate of interest. 62 is to 1 by 2%. Okay. Find the sum. Find the sum. This is for today. Okay. All the very best. Stay healthy and drink plenty of water as usual. Bye bye. Take care.